Hey guys, so I wanted to show you in real time how long it takes me to prepare something to go in the sun oven. And today we're still in the 70s, but we have a really bright day. And I noticed that if around like 10 o'clock I start to get things ready, when I first got into sun ovens, I thought that what needed to happen was that I needed to have all day for it to cook, and that is not the case. It's just as fast as a conventional oven. Now, the one thing I do, because it's the thing I would do if I was using the pressure cooker or the oven, is that I cut things up. I cut them up, not tiny, but little. I'm left-handed, this is gonna be bad. When you do these double-decker pans, you wanna salt each layer because you're not gonna go in and stir things. I'm gonna switch hands. All right, so these are my potatoes. And this is what we had from the sun oven yesterday. So I'm gonna pull it out. And it's just a really rich broth by now. I've used it as the cooking fluid, I don't know how many times now, but a lot of times. And there's some butter in there, so I'm gonna pull that out. And yeah, I am a nasty person who puts fingers in other people's food. But I do use a lot of fat because I'm not paleo and I'm not keto, but I try to kind of observe a lot of the rules of both. So we are doing potatoes. And then I have cut up my meat. And if you don't salt in between all the layers, you're not going to have enough salt and it won't taste right and it'll taste really bland. So I'm going to layer it out and open it up. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm going to open it up one-handed. And this is pretty much our go-to meal. And then I'm going to salt it again because once again, I'm not going to be stirring it. I don't want to open that oven. I don't want to open it up and stir it. And what we have found is that this is a little much meat for us. So the rest of it I'm going to put in the fridge. I'm going to layer it out like that. And what we have found is that we do not like to put our vegetables in. It's like anything else. You want your vegetables to be crisp, so I don't put my vegetables in for that. What I might do is for the last 20 minutes, I'll probably put the double decker on at that point. I'm going to let this cook until about 11:45, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water in here. I'll put my vegetables in, I'll put the lid on, and I'll put it in on top of this one and switch the lid. That's what I'll do. So it's very simple, and as long as you have any kind of sunlight, it works really well. So I'm going to show you how long it takes me to set it up, because one of the reasons I was not really that into it in the beginning was because I thought it was going to take forever to set it up. That it would be this really long, drawn-out process, and that it wouldn't be efficient. But I think for summer cooking, I don't think I'll ever go back. I'm not even using propane anymore. And if I want it done by lunch, generally I just put it in at about 10 o'clock in the morning. So there we go. Hopefully I won't blind you. And it's simple enough that I can indeed do it one-handed. So I am now ready just to put it in. I'm going to turn it just a little bit because I do want it to be in the full sun. I do want it to cook quickly. If I don't want it to cook quickly, the pot itself won't need to be in the full sun. But because I was a little bit late getting it in, it's 10:30 instead of 10. All right. So I'm going to lift up the lid. Now, once this has been closed, you do need to use hot pad holders at that point. And now it is in the full sun. It will be done before lunch. And can I tip it at all? What I'd like to do is tip it just a teeny tiny bit, but it's almost in direct sunlight, so I'm not sure if I care that much. And that's how complicated it is. I'll come out 20 minutes before the meal is finished, and I will put on the double-decker part of it. I'll switch the lid, and then the vegetables will be done and not be mushy. So hopefully you enjoyed that. This is where I put it because I have full sun. There's no trees obstructing anything. It's already warm up here, lots of sunlight. And we do have these in the Etsy store, so you're welcome to go check that out. It's Dirtpatcheaven on the Etsy website. I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks for supporting our channel. And let me know what you'd like to see me cook next. This is the first time we've done potatoes in it. We've done winter squash, we've done split pea soup, we've done beans, we've done a lot of carne asada. What else have we done? So we need to kind of move on to some other things, but I'm always using it for lunch and dinner. So that's what I've done so far. We'll talk to you later.